So let's start with the today's topic, that is education only. So we'll take some of the topics, and today our topic will be language change. In various colleges and schools, there is a thing going on in India which is changing language, medium of language for a lot of school students, right? So it's happening in a lot of places, in a lot of states in India. So we'll be talking about it. Major one is Rajasthan, which currently we're taking. We can also talk about Gujarat also, and a lot of cities. So Devyani, what are your views on that?
Okay, so I believe that it is at the right corner, like at the right place. I don't think that there is any specific harm in changing the medium of languages, especially for places where that language has been spoken of and people are like they understand the language. In the case of that is happening in Rajasthan also, I particularly feel that it is a move to like a positive side. To greater extent, it will be helpful for people because I don't think that everybody understands English and everybody understands Hindi, the two most common mediums. So I precisely think that it is a move in a greater side and a positive side.
Okay, Masumi, let's hear your words.
Yeah. See, the thing is that shifting to English medium is obviously like a really great thing. It's nothing bad in shifting to English medium, and obviously there are students who want to like there are maximum majority of students who want to move like abroad. They want to Canada, Australia, US, all these big countries, but they are not allowed to or they cannot go to these places just because their background has always been in the medium. And let's face it, that's the truth. School is like our building blocks, they are our foundation. And if you study like in Hindi medium schools, it's very difficult to switch later to English, and then college mein jaake pura English mein karna, it gets really really difficult, very extraordinary, and very less children are able to like cope up with that language change. So it's really nice ki since school only you are starting this thing. But also the government should see that if you're trying to implement this change inside these schools, then you should also have like the right faculties for that. The thing in these like states like Rajasthan, Bihar, all these states जहाँ पे changes आ रहे हैं, the biggest problem is this कि government ने ये change लेने का तो decide कर लिया है, but the thing is change उनका implement नहीं हो पा रहा है because like the faculties are not well equipped. They do not know कि वहाँ पे जो वो बच्चों को सिखाना चाह रहे हैं वो teachers को ही नहीं आता है. So how can they expect that the students are going to learn and grow? If you're bringing a change, you have to be well equipped in order to change the entire system. आप ऐसे नहीं कर सकते हो कि सिर्फ एक छोटी सी चीज को आप change कर रहे हो. You need to provide the resources for that too.
Yeah, that's true, but that will happen with a lot of time, because it will take a lot of time, obviously, because it's not a one day thing.
Will take a
but
lot
the training of teachers can be done, no? The training of right training of teachers can be done. And I think in India, there are a lot of educated teachers too present. I don't know about the, villages and the rural area, because I think there we can lack something like this in something like this. But when it comes to major cities of major like small states also, and where the population is not that much and all, but there also we can find, because India is becoming very educative, and I think when it comes to teaching, India is taking it very seriously. So I think there will be no issue regarding finding a good teacher in English. But yeah, when it comes to education system, because we are talking here about not just an English teacher, but we are also talking about the whole changing of medium. So it will be like in maths also, in a lot of literature also it will happen. So it is important, we should do it, because it's a global language and we should do it. But when it comes to our own language, we can't also disrespect it and make it at a lower stage also. We have to take Hindi also very seriously, because that is our main language, and that is that is extincting. I think धीरे धीरे वो हो जाएगा,
That's okay.
So
English
we can't.
English is very good, and it's everybody should know English, everybody should know Hindi. But India, the case is that being inspired by Western culture, people think if someone is speaking Hindi, then he's just not educated. Education and like language, they are mixing the two things, and they think that English is just the standard और हिंदी जो बोल रहा है उसका कोई स्टैंडर्ड नहीं है, ही इज नॉट एजुकेटेड, तो वी कैन नॉट लेट दैट हैपन. But at the same time, we need to implement these like English medium schools. We need to increase the amount of English medium schools in like rural areas.
Yeah. What do you think, Devyani, about it?
I actually completely agree with the whole English thing. To be precise, like abhi we were like studying around about history and the names of states. So what we have seen is the trend that is becoming. Like for example, if we have a state, for example, we have Vishakhapatnam. So now people are converting it into small short forms, and they're doing Vish and Bhat, which is V and S. They're using small form, short form. Now, this is the type of short form that were used by British. Britishers back in those days, they used to make these states, they used to include their meaning and their word and precisely their name. So we are so influenced by their culture that we do not understand the importance of why we have like put up these things, and why to be precise why these names have been put up. Like इनके पीछे एक मीनिंग है कि हमने किस मीनिंग के ऊपर इनको पुट करा है. लेकिन आजकल हम लोग बस ट्रेंड में जा रहे हैं कि अगर ब्रिटिशर्स ने रखा था तो हम भी उसको इतना ज्यादा हम उसको अडेप्ट कर रहे हैं कि हम अपनी सभ्यता को समझ नहीं पा रहे हैं.